Injury to employee endorsements, what it is. The ISO endorsement, Commercial General Liability Coverage Form, CG 00010413, provides an important exception to the exclusion for bodily injury to the insured's employees. Exclusion D, Section 1, Coverage A. The standard exclusion does not apply to liability assumed by the insured under an insured contract. It's not uncommon for carriers to attach forms which eliminate this important exception to the employee exclusion, particularly for contractors operating in New York where action over claims are relatively common. These endorsements are often informally referred to as labor law exclusions. Their intent is to preclude coverage for claims by injured employees or workers, and typically involve claims made against the general contractor and or job owner, alleging they violated safe place to work requirements, e.g. New York Labor Law S2420, commonly referred to as the Scaffolding Act. The specific exclusionary language is often contained within endorsements labeled as employer's liability exclusion, worker injury exclusion, or contractual limitation. Coverage limitation. The general contractor, upstream contractor, or owner would typically look to the injured employee's employer, i.e. the general contractor or subcontractor, for the coverage via the indemnification agreement. In the construction agreement, the elimination of coverage for these action over type claims presents a major gap in coverage. 2, the subcontractor independent contractor injury endorsement, what it is. Like injury to employee endorsements, these forms typically eliminate labor law or action over coverage as respects to injury to independent contractors and their employees. Coverage limitation. The upstream contractor or job owner would typically look to the downstream subcontractor for coverage should any downstream contractor's employee be injured via the indemnification agreement and the construction agreement. The elimination of coverage for these action over type claims represents a major gap in coverage for contractors utilizing subcontractors.